Houston, we have a problem. And we're not talking space shuttle problem here, people. We're talking about the presentations. Reading directions seems to be the biggest problem. And a lot of people just, I don't know what you're doing, but in order to know what to do, you have to read the directions. Simple as that. So I'm going to cover some things in here because we get a lot of questions about things that are in the directions. So we're going to go over real quick on trimming YouTube clips, quoting your sources, including transitions, including animations, the 5 ideas, which is what is required, and the text limit in your slides. We don't need a ton of text. And then lastly, watch your presentation in presentation mode. If you do not finish on time, you need to turn something in late, then of course we have the GIRF. We'll go over that real quick and what you do for Mr. Bale's class. But always look for improvements. Always room for improvements. So, to start with, directions. Simple enough. Read them and follow them. That's all there is to do. You can always go back, look at the slides, check them again. Make sure after you're done, look at the directions. Did you follow them? So we got a simple thing we're going to add to this at the end that's going to help you with that. Your YouTube clips. Don't put the entire clip on there. You only need like 20 seconds of it. There's an instructional video on there showing you how to trim them. Trim your clip up a little bit. You're just going to show them just a teaser of the video.
Emma's Pogo Stick tutorial.
There you go. Don't need the whole video. Make them want more. You watch that teaser and say, hey, that looked interesting. I'm going to click on the video. I'm going to go check it out. So, and you don't need to put the time on there. I know I did that in the instructions and showed you how to do it, but that was just to show you that I was putting a small portion of the video on there. It's just showing you that I was putting a time on there. You don't need to put that. You just put the video, trim it in the format options, trim it up, look at the instructional video if you don't remember how to do it, and just give them a little teaser on the video. Then you need to quote your sources. Now, YouTube is not a source quote. You can't just say YouTube. That's where I got it. There's a little more than a couple videos out there on YouTube. So you got to be more specific. What's the title of the video? This one, she said Emma's Pogo Stick video, but it's not the title. So you got to put the video title on there so they can search it. And then where you got it. If you got it on YouTube, which is most everything we're using, then you can put YouTube. So your source has to include the title of the video. In this case, it was called Learn How to Pogo Stick. So if someone searched Learn How to Pogo Stick, they'd find this video. And I got it on YouTube, but it was in a group called Pro Skills. So if they've got a channel, then that's the name of their channel. Put that on there. And then put the link on there. So someone can click on the link and they can go to that video. Or you can do a hyperlink. I got an instructional video out there that you can do a hyperlink, really easy to do. You just put text on there, Control K, you highlight the text, and then you put Control K, and then you paste your link on there into that window, and then that becomes your link to the video. So quote your sources. Transitions. This slide just popped up. It was blank. Just popped in there. Transitions are how the slides come in. Make something look different. There's a bunch of different transitions out there. You can do some cool things. You don't need to use all of them. We don't want to be getting sick and everything, but at least you can make things kind of look cool. Animations. These are on the individual items. Don't just be there. Just pops in there. That's boring. Snoozer alert. Jazz it up a little bit. Spice it up. Each thing you can make an animation to. It's pretty cool. Every image that you put on there can be animated. It's not just one thing for all of them. So make them different. Have a little fun. And you can have animations coming in, and you can have animations leaving. So jazz it up a bit. Now, 5 ideas. That was what was required for the assignment. 5 ideas for quarantine activities. But only 5 ideas? That's the minimum requirements. Why not more? I know you guys have been home for a while. You got to be getting kind of bored. There's tons of things to do out there. Find them. Have fun. Who knows? Maybe you'll find something new. Now your text limits. Blah, 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 blah. Man, some of the things you guys got on the slides are just going on and on and on and on. We don't want to have a whole page full of text. Give them a quick little sentence, a bullet item, and then you narrate it like I'm doing now. Think about this. This is a presentation. We don't want to read a paragraph.